There's Mom.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The world can be a beautiful, confusing, challenging place. It can be hard to find your purpose or your path. When you feel lost, adrift, disconnected, or unseen, where should you turn? What should you do? The next 6 minutes are about the qualities for navigating a beautiful, confusing, challenging world. And before we begin, I want to say, Glenn, I loved what you said. And I feel like I'm riding on your coattails right now. Thank you. Before we begin, let's take a breath together. So, Karen, Aaron, and I got to spend a lot of time together this summer. And much of it was sitting beside Mom or on the phone without Mom. We also got to walk and catch up and ponder about Mom and walk some more. Ponder, do chores, walk some more. And those walks, they turned out to be some of the best moments we shared together, helping us to navigate a beautiful, confusing, challenging time. One morning, I took myself for a walk to a Unitarian church near Karen's place. A quiet place I visited many times before when my kids were very little. Arriving, then sitting alone in silence, smelling wood smoke and old prayer books, I felt waves of every possible emotion. It was impossible not to sit there and have a talk with Mom. Mm-hmm. The world is always shifting, temporary, remaking itself. Mom and I explored this. She told me about marrying Dad, living in London, how traveling in her 20s revealed new worlds inside of her and outside of her. And that shaped how I see the meaning of home, always shifting, temporary, remaking itself. A funny thing, sitting in that church, swatting at all kinds of tears, I remember we weren't God-fearing Christians. She was Catholic, but not a practicing one. Mom baptized all 4 of us with Dad. Alan in a Catholic church, Aaron in a Presbyterian church, Karen in a Real church, and me in a Unitarian church. I laughed out loud, and I whispered to myself, God save her soul. The Catholics were the ones who got it right. Mom encouraged exploration and kept in keeping a joyful beginner's mindset, especially in music and travel and art. She didn't always travel well herself, but she valued improvisation and whimsy. She wanted us to be fearless, to play by heart, unscripted. She celebrated my family living overseas, even when it meant we couldn't be together as she wished. That was kind generosity. Thank you, Mom. Then she reminded me of the world isn't divided into good or bad people. Everyone's broken in their own way, with the capacity to do good and terrible things. This is humility, Mom said. She told me the world is more interesting than threatening. Cultivate a questioning mind. Talk to people you disagree with. Move gracefully through this complicated existence. This is curiosity, Mom said, and she continued. When you meet someone you disagree with, start with humility. Remember our shared imperfection. Ask why. Be curious rather than writing them off. Learn. Evolve. No doubt perspectives shift, Mom said. I sat there for a while. The world can be a confusing, challenging place. It can be hard to find your purpose or your path. And strive for grace, humility, and curiosity. That's a beautiful path, Mom said. I got up from the church pew and walked back to Carnes. That was an unforgettable walk and an unforgettable day. Mom had a rule about gathering as a family. Be home for dinner. She'd say, I want to lay my eyes on you. In that spirit, please join us for breakfast. Share memories. Catch up if you feel moved. And stand up. Or stay seated. But we'll make your voice heard. So you can share your story to the wider group if you want. And also, please quick reminder, take postcards when you depart. They're on the table. We will be leaving what time roughly? 1:15 for a trip to Mount Hope Cemetery, and books are welcome. Books are welcome. Some flowers we'll take. Others, please take and enjoy them. Karen will talk you through that. Right. And if you didn't see it, there's a restroom in the hallway. There's also a guest list. So helping to stay connected. Yeah. Thanks everybody. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.